Hello aspirants, welcome to my channel Defense Force Warriors. We all know the importance of polity in UPSC examinations and you must be worried how to complete polity, for which M. Lakshmikant is considered as the most important book to cover polity. You do not need to do NCRTs or any other online stuff to complete polity. Just read this book and your polity is done. But it is very lengthy book and for UPSC CDS, you do not have to complete the whole book. In this video, I will tell you the most important topics from which questions come in CDS exam every year. And if you cover these topics, you will be able to score good marks which would help you to clear the GS cutoff very easily. Before coming to topics, let's discuss the weightage of polity in UPSC CDS. If you observe, the number of questions from polity are increasing year by year, and from past 2-3 years, it can be analyzed that 18 to 22 questions are from polity. So, if you study polity well, it would be easy for you to clear GS cutoff. Each question carries 0.83 marks, which means 14 to 18 marks can be easily scored from polity section. All you have to do is just do some important topics. No need to do complete whole book. Just do these topics only. So let's move towards the topics. I want you to note down these topics as it would help you in your preparation. Here comes our topic. The first one is fact related to the making of Indian Constitution. In this topic, you have to study about the drafting committee, its members, time period, sessions, etc. Next is types of democracy and its characteristics, writs of Indian Constitution and its basic characteristics. We all know that there are 5 writs in our Indian Constitution. Next is president, which is the most important topic and you cannot skip it, especially the election of president. And in president, you have to study articles related to oath, power, election, qualification, impeachment, eligibility for re-election, etc. Next is comparison between the power of president and governor, especially their pardoning powers. Next is amendment of Indian Constitution, especially the most popular amendment such as the 42nd and 44th amendment. We also know that 42nd amendment is also known as mini constitution because it amended our preamble and several articles. It was enacted in during 1976 emergency. So you have to study about all amendments, when they were passed, what were their consequences, etc. Next is Election and Finance Commission. You have to study when these commission were set up, under which article, and you have to study changes over time period in these commission and all the articles related to these commission. Finance Commission is very important and every year question are asked about commissions in UPSC CDS examination, so you cannot skip it if you want to score good marks. Next is detailed study of fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution. You have to go through all the fundamental rights, articles related to them, and judgments related to these rights. Next is important schedules such as 8th schedule of languages and 10th schedule related to anti-defection law. Anti-defection law is very important. Next, important parliamentary committees such as PAC, Estimates Committee, etc. Panchayat and Municipality, which is again very important topic, especially their article in the Constitution. Form of socialism, preamble. In preamble, we have to study terms used in preamble and changes made by 42nd Amendment in the preamble. UPSC asks direct questions from preamble, so you have to prepare this topic very well. Next is Federal System of India. Articles related to PM and President of India. Important cases such as Indira Shani case, Shreya Singhal versus Union of India, Vishakha guidelines, etc. You have to study all important cases as the judgment from these cases embark changes in our constitution. Now we know the important topics from which question came every year in CDS exam. Now we will figure it out which chapters we have to do from M. Lakshmikant book to complete our polity for UPSC CDS examination. I am mentioning it again that you do not have to cover NCRTs for this particular examination. M. Lakshmikant is enough for this exam. So these are the chapters from M. Lakshmikant 6th edition for polity section. And going through all these chapters will be enough for you to score well in polity section in CDS examination. I have marked the most important chapters in red. These are Making of the Constitution, Preamble of the Constitution, Fundamental Rights, DPSP, which is Directive Principles of State Policy, Fundamental Duties, Amendment of Constitution, President, Prime Minister. You cannot skip these chapters. If you do not have time to cover all the chapters of polity, you can do these chapters and you will be able to attempt more questions from polity. Do not skip polity, at least do the chapters marked in red for scoring well in CDS examination. These are some other important chapters, and the ones marked in red are those which you cannot skip. Governor, Panchayati Raj, municipalities, Election Commission, Finance Commission. You have to study all these chapters deeply as they are very important. You also have to cover prime ministers and their tenure, speaker of Lok Sabha, like who was the 10th speaker or 12th speaker. CDS may ask question like that. You have to do important articles and amendment which are also given as last pages of M. Lakshmikant book. You also have to do important cases like Keshav Nanda Bharati case, Minerva Mills case, Triple Talaq judgment, etc. And important commissions and committees like Mandal Commission, Sarkaria Commission, Kothari Commission. You have to study all about the committees, the works done by them, etc. Covering this topic would be enough for UPSC CDS. There is no need to study the whole book. I have analyzed all the previous year question papers of UPSC CDS and question came from these topics only. Do not waste your time in completing the whole book and invest your time at right place. All the best for your preparations. I wish you all do well in your exam. Thank you.